Hey, this Omar, and today I'd like to discuss Zeke. He a free agent. He was cut today by the Cowboys after 7 seasons. 8,262 career yards, 68 rushing touchdowns, and is it a surprise? I mean, they asked him to take a pay cut, and he was willing to take a pay cut because he really wanted to, stay with the team or whatever. But just the price tag was, I guess, a little too steep, so they letting him walk. Um, he's been battling injuries, but even though he'd be injured, there's a lot of times where he sucks it up and play. And so Pollard coming along, just having more burst and like making the running game and the passing game look way different with Pollard. We'll see if he bounced back from his injuries. But Zeke, he's definitely still a guy because I mean, even if you want to say okay, yeah, he only 27. He had 876 yards on 231 carries and 12 touchdowns. And then receiving the ball, he let me see. Receiver. Let's see what he got. I mean, he only had 17 for 92 yards. So he ain't really did. The year before he had 47 for 287. But yeah, it's crazy because his trajectory. I was definitely thinking he was possibly had a Hall of Fame type of trajectory if you would have checked in a couple of seasons ago, especially after he did a 1,400 yard season and he followed that up with a 1,357 season. So he was killing it. And then he started getting some lower extremity injuries. And, sometimes with certain people, their game was it was I ain't gonna say solely, but a lot of it was based upon their athleticism. And then as soon as they start having these cleanup injury surgeries and a surgery on top of a surgery, messing with the same parts, it's kind of like taking taking some of your ability away each and every time. So hopefully Zeke can go to a place. He can go to a place where they run the ball, because he still runs hard, even though it's not as impactful as it used to be, but he still can give you a guy that can, you could feel confident that he can get almost 700 yards plus, as your number two or one. So he'll find somebody that'll pick him up, but this is, I guess that this one ain't no surprise because a lot of people just say because the number that he was just, a lot of talk whispers was that he was going to be gone. And so, the Cowboys just went ahead and did that. So that's cool for him. He is early enough in the game where he can go and visit all these teams and just latch on to the one that works best for him. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. All right, thanks for listening.